One of the most useful gifts that you can give your loved ones in the time of grief or at the end of life is ease of decision making. The advance directive is a term that refers generally to those directions by a patient given in advance. So in South Dakota we have two advance directives. We have a living will and we have a power of attorney. So a living will is going to be used only at the end of life. It's a patient's directive when that patient is in a terminal condition, when they lack decision-making capacity, and when death is imminent, so likely to die within a quick time period. The power of attorney can be used whenever that patient lacks capacity. So, from age 18 up until the point of death, that power of attorney can spring in and out of action whenever it's necessary. And most is a medical order for scope of treatment. And this relates to our advance directives because it activates the advance directive. It activates the living will or the power of attorney that we discussed earlier.
When you think about people that are facing a terminal or very serious medical illness, they oftentimes encounter medical care in many different settings during that last year or so of their life. They may have care in their home through home health care. They may have outpatient visits in clinics or infusion suites, dialysis units, and they may have inpatient stays, hospitalizations, care in nursing homes. A MOST document allows a discussion to happen between them and their physician or other healthcare provider that allows a set of orders to be written that allows their care to follow a pathway that aligns with their values. An advance directive is a legal document that can communicate what a patient's wishes are if they were to lose the ability to make medical decisions for themselves. Whereas a MOST actually puts those wishes and preferences into a medical order so that medical teams have the authority to carry out medical care that aligns with those values and priorities. It allows us to make sure that the decisions that we're making on our mom or dad or brother's behalf are consistent with what they would have wanted, and it allows that burden to be lifted in making those decisions, knowing that we're honoring and respecting what our loved one would have wanted for themselves and their care.